There's men that walk into a room and nobody notices. And then there's men who walk into a room and the temperature shifts. No announcement, no yelling and being loud, no flashy clothes, just presence. An OG doesn't demand respect. He commands it and radiates it. Today I'm going to give you the 10 unspoken rules of respect. How a man commands a room without saying a single word. Number 1, he enters calm, not loud. A young man will typically try to dominate the space, yelling and bragging and stuff like that. An OG just quietly occupies the space. He doesn't rush in. He doesn't scan the crowd nervously. He doesn't overly smile. His movements are deliberate and controlled. Calm energy signals control, and control signals power. When a man is internally settled or secure, the room feels it immediately. Number 2, his posture speaks before he does. Shoulders back, chin level, eyes forward. No slouching, shrinking, and no overly puffing out the chest either. An OG stands like he belongs anywhere he goes. Posture communicates status subconsciously. A weak posture says, I hope y'all accept me. A strong posture says, I accept myself. And the world follows your cue. Number 3, he makes intentional eye contact. He's not staring you down. He's not challenging you. He's measured, direct, and unafraid. Eye contact is dominance without aggression. It says, I see you and I'm not intimidated, nor am I trying to intimidate you. Men who avoid eye contact often communicate insecurity. Men who overdo it communicate hostility. An OG understands the balance. Number 4, he moves with economy. Watch how powerful men move. No extra gestures, no fidgeting, no nervous adjustments. Every movement has purpose, because fidgeting leaks anxiety. Stillness projects composure and authority. The less you move around unnecessarily, the more gravity your movements carry. Number 5, he controls his facial expressions. You're not going to see an OG reacting emotionally to everything going on around him. You're not going to find him looking shocked, looking overly offended. He's not desperately trying to impress anybody. His face is composed. And that composure tells people this man is not easily moved or shaken. And emotional stability, believe me when I tell you, is magnetic and attractive. Number 6, he dresses with discipline. Not flashy, not sloppy, intentional. Clean shoes, clothes fit well, groomed beard, neat hair, everything matches. Respect begins with self-respect. An OG understands that presentation isn't vanity, it's messaging, it's signaling. Your appearance communicates whether you take yourself seriously. And if you don't, why should anybody else? Number 7, he listens far more than he talks. Very important in this day and age. Silence is powerful. People who don't get this, they're competing to speak. They want to see who can speak the longest, who can speak the loudest, who can speak without stopping. Not an OG though. An OG studies the room. He observes the dynamics of the space he's occupying. He's peeping out who's insecure, who's confident, who's performing, who's authentic. When he does speak, it carries weight because he's not constantly running his mouth. An OG knows when to shut his mouth and pay attention. And by the way, scarcity creates value. Number 8, he doesn't seek approval from anybody. Now this is very important. An OG doesn't laugh too hard at your jokes to fit in. OG ain't trying to overly explain himself. You get it, you don't. He doesn't try to flatter you, tell you stuff just to make you feel good that he doesn't really believe, nor does he coddle you. Approval seeking is weak. When a man is comfortable being misunderstood, he's secure, he's mysterious, and he's attractive to many women. Self-assurance commands respect because it removes neediness. Number 9, He respects other people, but he does it without being weak or submissive. Because respect isn't about dominance. So an OG nods when someone speaks. An OG gives space, acknowledges your presence, but he does not shrink in your presence. There's a difference between being polite versus being submissive and weak. And by the way, he treats janitors and CEOs just the same. Why? Because he understands that your status does not determine who you are as a man. He gives everyone their just due. Number 10, he's unbothered by chaos. The noise doesn't rattle him. Drama doesn't pull him in. Tension doesn't make him reactive. The OG understands something many men do not. Emotional control is social leverage. When everybody else is yelling their brains out, the quiet man becomes the center of gravity. Calm is contagious, and stability becomes authority. Commanding a room isn't about dominance, it's about discipline. It's about mastering your body language, mastering your emotions, mastering your need for validation. An OG isn't trying to be respected, liked, or popular. He builds himself into a man who cannot be ignored because he doesn't care about those things. Presence is earned in private long before it's recognized in public. So if you want to command rooms without speaking, work on your internal foundation: self-control, self-awareness, self-respect. Everything else is performance, and performance fades, but presence lasts. And if this message resonates with you, you're the type like me who's not trying to impress anybody. You're trying to be the man you are. And those type of men are never forgotten. This is Wise OG.